Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, Pages, Spaces, Places, and Halls with LJ. So today is National Book Lovers Day. So happy National Book Lovers Day to all of us book lovers out there. And in celebration of today, I am going to attempt a 6 to 8 bookstore crawl. I'm going to start off in Pasadena. I'm going to work my way over to downtown Los Angeles. I'm going to go over to Culver City, and I'm going to end in Leimert Park. Not only is it National Book Lovers Day, we are in the month of August, which is National Black Business Month. And so I am going to select several BIPOC and Black owned bookstores to visit. Each one of the bookstores will be getting a scorecard for me. So I'm looking at total vibe, atmosphere of the bookstore, what their selection is, how are their prices, and whether or not I would visit that bookstore again. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe, stick around, and let's see how many bookstores I'm actually able to get to today.
I do my head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you.
Our first stop of the day was Octavia's Bookshelf in Pasadena, independently owned by Nikki High and established in 2023, featuring BIPOC voices. First impression, warm and cozy vibes. The book selection was small but quaint, and they did feature a few highly anticipated new releases. Not a huge space to read and lounge, but a nice cafe next door if you are interested in purchasing a book and taking it over for some quick bites. The staff was amazing, very friendly, very knowledgeable about the books that they had in the store. She was able to take me around and show me the different genres. As I mentioned, they feature Black artists. So that's what you're going to see here, guys. A huge selection of Black voices. Just a little bit of each genre, enough to draw you in. Great for the community. I really appreciated this store. And I actually did find a book that I was able to buy that I've been looking forward to reading. So I picked that up and we're getting ready to go on to the next stop. But so far, so good. And not too far from Octavia's Bookshelf, Vroman's Bookstore, Southern California's largest and oldest independently owned bookstore. Established in 1894 by Adam Clark Vroman, this is the bookstore, guys, that has the wine bar in the middle. We're definitely going to have to make our way back over here eventually to check out the wine selection, but today it's all about the books. This bookstore is huge and there's no shortage of genres, great selections, shopping. There's a cafe here. And of course, you're always going to bump into some book friends sharing your love of your favorite genre, in which we're over here kind of talking about Stephen King in the horror section. There's also featured books. In this particular area, we're looking at retellings of some of our classics with a spooky twist. So this is the Bloody Brick Road by Maud Royer. It's a dark retelling of The Wizard of Oz. But I didn't come to buy horror books today. I'm actually looking for a fantasy book. So I'm going to make my way upstairs eventually to check and see what they have up there and see if I can find the one particular book that I had on my list to get from this bookstore today. And just like that, I was able to find the book that I was looking for, Our Vicious Oaths by Annie Davenport. And I'm so happy I came. This will definitely be a repeat visit for me. on to bookstore number three, Book Alley, also in Pasadena, California. This bookstore was established in 1992. It's a little different from the first two because they feature new, used, rare, and collectible books. Now, they don't have a specific sorting system, but the staff was just amazing and very helpful. If you know what the book is, they can help you locate it. These books are rare and they take donations. So you can find books that are $1. And you can also find books that are $500 because they feature rare signed collectibles. I actually saw an amazing copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula that I decided to take home with me. The cover is red velvet. The sprayed edges are gorgeous. And in that moment, I decided I am going to start collecting Dracula books. So, yeah, if you're looking for something rare, new, or used, definitely check out Book Alley because they have some great finds. And what can I say about stop number four, the open book? Established in 2006 in Simi Valley. However, this location that we're at today is the Pasadena location. Now, let me tell you, Open Book just so happened to be one of my favorite bookstores. They had a location that was near my house that recently closed down about a year ago, but in total, there are 6 locations. I've been to 3, and I'm looking forward to going to the other 3. The open book is independently owned, and each bookstore offers something a little different because they have new books, which this table here features brand new books. They have gently used books. They have rare books as well, and they take a lot of donations. So you're going to see a little bit of everything in each location, and it's going to be different. They have books dating all the way back to the 1800s, in which I have bought some classic literature from my local open book, but they also have a couple new releases as well, and some hard to find books like J.R. Ward. I'm always looking for her books to add to my collection. But as I mentioned, this is definitely one of my favorite stops. This particular Pasadena location has a large section of dark romance, which is a rarity because we don't often find independent small bookstores with a large selection of dark romance. So I got some browsing to do, and I think I'm going to be taking home quite a few books from this particular stop today. Welcome to downtown Los Angeles, where you'll always run into talent on every corner. The last bookstore should be on every book lover's list of places to visit while in Los Angeles. Founded in 2009, this 22,000 square foot independently owned bookstore was founded by Josh Spencer and is the largest and most photographed bookstore in the world. People travel from all over to visit the iconic book tunnel and the labyrinth of books. The selection of books is large, housing well over 500,000 books, covering a range of genres, new books, used books, and even rare books. This is not your typical bookstore. Be warned, trying to find a specific book here is pretty much like looking for a needle in a haystack. There are 2 levels to explore, with shops offering a variety of homemade products, and the atmosphere is perfect for photo shoots and content creators alike looking for great places to film. You can definitely get lost in this place, but for book lovers Who doesn't love to be lost in the wonderful world of books? So, this is not my first visit here, and I highly doubt that it'll be my last.
The fact that they got these huge palm trees on the avenues is crazy.
It's iconic. And like the iconic palm trees of Southern California, Leimert Park is iconic for South LA. Our sixth stop takes us to Lore, an independently owned Black bookstore in the heart of Leimert Park. It's a two-story space ideal for book readings, workshops, panels, and community gatherings. The book selection is very specific to the Black experience. While it may not be your typical bookstore, the atmosphere will always bring you back. Let's take a look at what's going on outside. So we're doing great on time and actually made it over to Culver City ahead of schedule. And we're checking out every romance lover's favorite store, the Rip Bodice. This store has nothing but romance books. Sign me up. This is not my first visit. You heard what I said, romance books only. So they're celebrating their 10th year in business, and it was founded in 2016 by sisters Leah and B. The Rip Bodice is independently owned and celebrates women and queer voices in the romance community. Now, if you're ever in New York City, be sure to check out their second location, which opened in 2023. The Rip Bodice covers all genres in romance and your favorite tropes to go along with it. Offering new books and signed copies, you are sure to find something that you will love here. The atmosphere and aesthetic screams warmth, sexy, and romantic. I love how the Rip Bodice supports other independent women owned businesses. So whether it's a book, a hat, a candle, you can take pride in knowing that you're supporting a great cause. And personally, I'm always going to be leaving here with something. And just like that, I found what I was looking for. And now our final stop. We did it. Bookstore number 8, Malik's Books. Malik's Books initially was housed in Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, but is now located in what the locals call the Fox Hill Mall, but you'll find it under Westfield Culver City. The bookstore features Black books, Black stories, and Black culture. Malik's Books celebrates cultural diversity. It was founded in 1990 by Malik Mohammed, and it specializes in African American literature, African centered history, and cultural diversity, inspired by a desire to share overlooked history and empower the Black community. Okay, so we did it. 8 bookstores in one day. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to be able to get to all 8 stores. I knew we would run out of time. I just knew that something was going to happen, but we did. We completed all bookstores and I had the best time. It was the perfect way to spend National Book Lovers Day. So if I had to choose one of the stores that we went to today as my favorite from this crawl, it would actually be Vroman's bookstore in Pasadena. The atmosphere was great. The selection was large. I enjoy just walking around and browsing the books. And again, that's the one that has the bar in the middle. And although we didn't get a chance to check out the wine selections, I am dying to go back to check out the wine selections. If I can compare it, I would say Romans reminds me of the large scale of Barnes and Noble as far as their selection, but I love the fact that it's independently owned and the staff there is just amazing. It's 2 floors of just everything a book lover could hope for. So I'm dying to get back to that store. And overall, this was just a great way to really support local businesses and independent bookstores, for me to explore my city and to see what's out there and visit some places that I've never visited before. This definitely won't be my last crawl, as I mentioned. I think this is going to be a new series on this channel, maybe on a monthly basis or every other month. I'll select a few other bookstores that I can go and visit for the first time. So if you have any suggestions that are in your city, in your local areas, because you never know, as part of places, I probably will be visiting different states and different cities. But if you're in the Southern California area surrounding Los Angeles or the outskirts, then let me know of some bookstores that I didn't get a chance to visit today that you think I should check out. Go ahead and drop it in the comments because I'm going to need your help on where to go to next. But if you enjoyed today and you enjoyed spending National Book Lovers Day with me, go ahead and like, but also subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next adventure. Thanks for coming along with me on all 8 stops. And as always, until the next chapter, happy reading.
Baby, how you feeling?